Alright guys, how's it going? Today, during your very first geometry video, what we're going to do is we're just going to practice drawing a quadrilateral. Now, a quadrilateral is a shape that has four sides. It comes from the root quad, which means four. For instance, like a quadruped has four legs, or walks on 4 feet. A quadrilateral means that it has sides that are lateral that are quads. So we're going to draw a quadrilateral. I'm going to start by just drawing something super simple, and that's probably going to be a square. But since I'm not perfect, this might not look like a square. So here we go. It's really kind of ugly. But it doesn't matter about the drawing as much. What matters about is the side lengths. What I'm going to do here is I'm going to say this is 4 meters and this is 4 meters. Now, you can tell it's a square because in a square is the only quadrilateral where all 4 sides are exactly the same side length. Here's how I know it's definitely a square though. I'm going to draw these little boxes in the corners to show that the opposite sides are parallel, which makes this quadrilateral a parallelogram. So now we learned 2 words, quadrilateral and parallelogram. Quad meaning 4, parallel meaning that opposite lines, so here and here, will never touch, and here will never touch. Now, since my drawing's not perfect, that's not true, but in any real parallelogram, they will never touch. Opposite sides will never touch. And in a square, all 4 sides of your quadrilateral or parallelogram are the exact same length. Now, I can assume that since this is a square, all the side lengths are the same. I know that the base is 4 meters, the height is 4 meters. So to figure out area, all I have to do is 4 meters times 4 meters, and that will give me 16 meters squared. So now I know that my area of this parallelogram or quadrilateral or square is 16 meters squared. That is how you draw a square. Now, a rectangle would be almost the exact same thing. It's a quadrilateral and a parallelogram. The only difference is that not all the side lengths have the same side lengths. So the top and bottom have the same side length, and the 2 sides would have the same side length, but they do not have the same as each other. So the top and the bottom might be 6, and then the 2 side lengths might be 4. That would be a parallelogram that is a rectangle, not a square. You could probably try drawing that out yourself, but a good rectangle would look more like this, and this would be 6, 6, 4, 4. Don't forget to label those sides. These are meters. So now you have a quadrilateral parallelogram because these are the same and these are the same, but they are not the same as each other. Alright, good luck drawing your quadrilateral parallelograms and complex figures today. Make sure you label them and be sure to remember the most important part to prove that it is a parallelogram is these 90-degree angles.